And we're live. It's September 15th. You're watching SloanTV. We're coming to you live from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Nice.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So you're watching SloanTV. It's MBA lessons learned from America's best business school at MIT.
And if you're at home and you want to interact with the show, tweet us at #SloanTV. If we see your tweets on the show and they're funny, we will say them out loud. And you can be on the show too. So let's go over to a headline. What's our headline for this week?
Our headline of this week is NYU rejects one of their MBAs for insider trading.
Okay, this is pretty serious. So what happened here?
Tom, I think you have a little better grasp on this than I do.
All right, so a student at NYU Stern just finished a 2-year MBA program, just like us. So he's a year ahead of us. He's in 2010.
Yep.
He was convicted of insider trading. He worked at PricewaterhouseCoopers, an accounting firm, gave some information to his brother, who traded on that information. Then I think he wasn't convicted, but he agreed that this happened. He acknowledged it. NYU Stern didn't like that, and so they chose not to give him an MBA.
Now he had already graduated.
Well, the year was over. I guess they hadn't actually handed him the diploma yet, but he had completed all the coursework.
So I have no problem with this. Insider trading is an unbelievably huge problem. These are people who are, this is nonsense. This guy knows better. We've been through professional business training. He knows that that's insider trading.
I think that's BS. I think that I think business school, like anything else, is a service. If you pay for something, you go through all the classes, you do everything that you're supposed to do. In my mind, he was essentially graduated, and they just didn't give him that piece of paper, and that's BS.
If you're a doctor, and you go and you drink before surgery, and then you hash into someone, they take away your medical license.
Well, you can't take away an MBA after you give it, though.
Apparently you can.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, I don't agree. Let's go on to the ninja attack.
Okay, so this is very important, especially for everyone here. Ninjas are attacking your class at business school.
That's right.
Shut up.
Yes, this is true. This is absolutely true. We here at SloanTV will provide two ninjas.
Highly trained Nerf ninjas.
To run through your business school class for anyone who tweets, "I want a ninja in my class," and the class number with the hashtag SloanTV. Now, the only requirement is that that's got to have SloanTV in the hashtag, and we need at least 20 people from your class to be tweeting in order for us to dress up as ninjas.
And the word ninja. The word ninja is very important. Ninja attack.
So, Tom, what's it going to look like?
Oh, you got to tweet if you want to find that out. But it's going to be intense. That's for sure.
Ninjas in your classroom. I kid you not.
All right, next headline. How not to recruit for your MBA club.
And this one is based on experience. So, Tom, we've been doing a little bit of recruiting for SloanTV. We had a meeting yesterday. How would you say the meeting went for our recruiting?
It was mediocre at best.
Now, when you define mediocre at best, would you say that's defined as absolutely no interest from the people that we were talking to whatsoever?
It was very guarded low interest. So if they're watching, we're still interested in you. But it was guarded low interest at that meeting.
So here's what we learned from trying to recruit for your MBA club. Lesson 1, bring the passion.
We did not bring the passion. We showed up assuming they were going to bring the passion, and they showed up assuming we were going to bring the passion, and basically nobody brought the passion. And it's like you show up at a slip and slide party, no one brought the slip and slide.
And who's wrong in that case?
We are.
Yes.
That was completely our fault.
We should have brought the passion.
Yeah,
if you're going to recruit for your MBA club, you have to bring the passion. We're getting knowing nods from the studio audience here, like we're idiots for not realizing this ahead.
Point number 2 is you need to sell the dream. So did we do that?
No. You got 2 things when you're starting up a new club.
Yeah.
You have traction or you have the dream.
Do we have traction?
A little.
We got a little bit of traction.
But more than that, we have the dream. And we should have sold the dream
Definitely.
that we are producing one of the first podcasts directly targeted at MBAs about MBA content. And we didn't sell the dream.
And when it goes big, you will be, right now, you could be the 3rd person to join on, essentially. So this is a huge opportunity, and we did not push that. 3rd point. Flaunt what you got.
We have, from how many viewers did we have 3 episodes ago, Tom?
0.
How many viewers do we have now?
50.
Over 150. And our studio audience?
Yes.
There we go. We have a studio audience. We have agreement from the MIT East Center to help us with equipment and cameras. Every little bit that you have, every little thing that your club has that has, some endorsement from someone else, flaunt that. Bring the dream, bring the passion, bring the flaunting. let's move it on.
All right, so let's do some piece of jargon. If you don't know what this is, you don't know what you're talking about.
Net Promoter Score,
NPS. So what is Net Promoter Score?
Net Promoter Score is a number that is that shows you how well your business is doing. So it's calculated by asking a survey of your customers, and you ask them on a 0 to 10 scale, how likely would you be to recommend this product to a friend or colleague? You take the percentage of people that answer 9 or 10, you take the percentage of people that answer 0 through 6, take 9 or 10, subtract 0 through 6, you've got a number.
So like what are the range of possible outcomes for this score?
Well, obviously 1 to 100, but you got to imagine anything over 60 or 70 is pretty darn kick-ass.
So what's a really good company and what score would they have?
So Apple, for instance, has a 79.
Oh, okay, that's huge.
But you know, Tom.
But Apple fans are like insane.
Yes, but what does this mean? Like, why you really love the Net Promoter Score?
I really love Net Promoter
Why?
Score. I think it's the single go-to metric in early business, at least. You think it's great for later business as well, but. Net Promoter Score is great because it's one metric that you can use to correlate your current performance with future earnings. So that's something you really are searching for in a business. You want to know how you're doing now, how much money you're going to make in 5 years. NPS can give you that.
So, like many consultants, you are completely full of it. Like, there is no one metric that solves every problem. And this is the thing that gets me about basically any metric of the moment, like whatever it is that people think that there's one metric that's going to answer all of your business problems. The trick of business, I mean, one of the things that we spend time in an MBA to do is to figure out what numbers to manage to and how to measure something. That is part of the trick of a successful business. And if you're looking for one number that magically, predicts everything, you're just not going to find it.
Well, I disagree. I think NPS is one number that magically predicts everything. Well, if you have to lay your hat on one number, I think NPS is a fantastic number.
If you have to lay your hat on one number, I have a word for companies that do that: bankrupt.
No way. And if you're not using NPS, you should get using NPS.
All right, Tom, what's our business school tip of the week?
So I have already missed one of my class deadlines. I had an assignment that was supposed to turn into practical leadership. I kind of misread the syllabus a little bit and I missed a deadline. And I have analyzed my behavior and decided that the reason why the cause of my failure was not good note-taking on what was due and when. And I've tried a variety of different techniques and tools for keeping track of my deliverables. And the one thing that I've settled on that I'm now using, actually to get it out, I've got it with me right here, is this.
And this.
It's pen and paper, old school. I think the secret here is pick a simple system, stick with it.
It's so tempting when you're a student to love technology, to love gizmos, to love gadgets. There is no better technology that you're going to find than a pen and paper. Use it, love it, stick with it. Tom,
what's on your radar?
This weekend, I got a relaxed weekend to stick around at home. We're talking about potentially going apple picking and seeing some friends, and I'm looking forward to breaking in my big green egg, which I got as my big green egg. It is a giant cooker, smoker, baker. Look it up online. It is awesome.
It sounds like 10 pounds in a box.
It's about 150 pounds, and it's thrilling. It's thrilling. What about you, Tom?
I'm going sailing this weekend. I'm actually prepping for the MBA regatta.
Oh, where's the MBA regatta?
It's in Portofino, Italy.
Oh.
It is next. It's going to occur right after next week's show, and so I'm going out practicing for that.
Nice.
It's going to be awesome.
All right. Well, so what do we want folks to do right now? If you're watching,
if you have not done it already, what you want to do is think about the ninja attack, and you want to tweet ninja #SloanTV at us with your class name, and we will come and ninja-ficate your class.
And also, you want to hit the like button that is going to be right about. Wait, no, which side of the screen is it on? Anyways, the like button. I believe it's down over there, or possibly over there.
Well, I'm the real Tom Rose.
I'm Miro Kaz.
And you're watching
SloanTV.